Dev's name
Look,
tag is wrong.
I'm Haziel now.
Oh, man. Okay.
Listen,
I had to go now.
guys. So like,
Yeah.
what if I just so you know how Onion
Yeah, you gotta do the,
if
that's like he
um
has.
listen.
Yes.
I was literally about to
Like
say you'd missed like 3 listens.
Mhm.
I was making up for it. I was making up for him. Don't worry.
Hey, we
Alright,
got there.
you're Finnegan.
Kellenbor. Oh, never mind. I'm no longer Haziel.
Oh.
Hello, and welcome back to Dice and Divergence, where we are always prepared and always on time. Um, don't mind me while I open up my app that I have things written down on in. Hey! How are we doing today? We know that life can be a lot. Schedules are rigid and social situations are confusing. And sometimes the world just expects you to gloss over everything that is happening, and it can be exhausting. We're Dyson Divergence. At the end of 2025, 7 months ago now, we were a group of complete strangers who answered a random casting call on the internet. And now we're a group of friends who want to bring you purposeful escape. Grab your comfort item, get cozy, and pull up a chair. We're so glad that you found us. Let's play some heckin' D&D.
Fuck yeah.
Little bit of improv there. I love that. Let's just play some heckin' D&D.
Yeah,
You
sorry.
guys,
D&D.
We
you
gotta
guys
say
didn't,
words that aren't gonna get empty bracketed.
you didn't like
Yeah.
heckin' last week.
So last week, we picked up our episode at Billy Bob's, in a just having narrowly avoided a very, very, very serious situation. Our resident divination wizard, Finn, had decided to save the legs of our resident dance bard, Kinzee, in a generous but also seemingly horrific use of portent. As Finn then watched every reality that could have occurred in one moment, all at the same time. And it left them a little bit frazzled. And as they exited their little tete-a-tete with Billy Bob, as they attempted to bring conversation Finn's way, they stared vacantly, unresponsive, until Kinzee had questioned Finn on their use of magic. It seems as though Finn reflexively lied, was immediately caught, and then still did not own up to it. At which point, Kinzee, on a successful insight check, noticed that there was something up, but didn't push any further, stating that she trusted Finn, as Finn apologized for having cast magic on them without checking first. The group then reconvened at the inn that they were staying at in Hubbleton, which they came upon a scene of our warlock, who could not be with us today, pitching an MLM to Buck for warlockdom, and Buck, with a large smile on his face, sees the party approaching. They then consult and consolidate information before heading out to a dead drop that they had learned about from a nefarious group of vagabonds named the Cinderhand Gang. They staked out the area, set up an ambush, and quickly initiated combat, which got really messed up. I'm not gonna lie, there was some stuff that we did. Like, I spent the rest of that session questioning, are we the good guys? Uh, don't start that. Don't start that. You took part in that just as much as you threw the first punch. You ran
No,
and
I
attempted
didn't.
to tackle a guy.
I literally didn't throw the first punch.
Okay. We're gonna
Because
stop
you
this right now.
missed.
I'm in the middle of an
Because you
episode right now.
missed.
You missed. You would have. You tried to. You just failed. At
It
which
was gonna
point
be a
Silverhaven-
grapple.
Yeah,
Okay, so not
Yeah,
technically a
Non-lethal.
punch.
just as inviting.
non-lethal.
Technically, it was just a hug. What am I even talking
Yeah.
about? Rel attempted to hug the two Cinderhand gang members that had come to collect
Uh-huh.
the dead drop.
Yeah.
And after we brutally took care of the human, who we later learned was called Mark, which is it's rough to learn somebody's name as you're killing them.
Yeah.
We then questioned the remaining member, Gurk, the bugbear, and gleaned a lot of useful information about where the Cinderhand gang is mostly located, the fact that they're using old rundown temples, and there's one just to the north of where we were that they are using, at which point Finn decided to take the questioning in a different direction as they switched to a silent message cantrip just between them and Gurk to question them about Rusk Corvin, a terrible individual that seemed to have plagued the past of our dance bard Kinzee and caused great trouble and strife in their life, sending them in this direction. At which point we found out that Rusk Corvin's location wasn't necessarily known, but that he likes fire. He did talk about and remembers the girl from the theatre, which we believe is Kinzee, and has been interacting or hanging out with a potential cult of Orcus cultist called Zia. At which point, in their potentially compromised position, Gurk accepts an offer from from Haz, our Warlock, to become an employee. And Gurk joined us on our journey, and we ended the episode heading back to Silverhaven. I struggled with the word employee because they were absolutely under duress and probably thought they were going to die if they said no, which they were right. If they had said no, we would have killed them. Or at least I would have.
Okay.
I corrected myself very quickly. I would have ended Gurk without
You
blinking.
and Finn.
Finn, yeah, exactly. Finn and I would have absolutely ended Gurk. No survivors, no witnesses. And we pick up back at Silverhaven.
All right. I now have to corral this very lawful good party that we have.
We are the
Lawful
good guys,
never.
right?
I would consider
are the
myself
good-
lawful neutral. I think Finn's a lawful neutral, probably. She has
I
tenets.
really,
She does follow them.
I genuinely want to say that Buck is chaotic good, and he's not. Buck believes that he's chaotic good, absolutely.
You know,
Buck
I
one's
do-
absolutely closer to either lawful or chaotic neutral.
Yeah, sure.
Don't
As
you
you
dare
walk
say
in-
evil.
Listen,
and
Buck
just to
thinks that
confirm-
he's doing good.
Buck thinks he's
We-
in the right.
Josh.
And just to confirm, we have been doing our morning detect magic check-in to make sure none of us are doppelgangers every single day.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
We're
Like,
never
it's-
letting that happen again. Until the next
Okay.
time it happens.
Until
Yep.
the next time it
I was about
happens.
to say, like,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
we'd tempt the universe.
Uh-huh.
Literally just looked at the god of this world and went, that's never going to happen again.
Honestly,
Hmm.
Finn probably does it before everybody goes to bed and when everybody wakes up.
Fair.
They just don't tell us about the first time.
Yep.
As you get back into Silverhaven, the familiar creak of the Rusty Dragon Inn's sign welcomes you. The afternoon sun casts long shadows across the cobblestone streets, and through the windows you can see Tansy wiping down the bar. Her tired eyes meet briefly yours before she looks away. Mem and Tapper are going between the tables, serving the guests, and They are balancing trays on their little arms, and you can see the steam puffing out of them as they work. You guys have been through a ton. The Mimic House, dealing with the Candy Cottage, the Hag, and you are now finally back in Silverhaven.
Did you specifically say that Tansy meets our eyes and then looks away?
I did say those words, yes.
Insight check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's immediately go down a rabbit hole, guys.
Also, Izzy, I just rolled my important rolls.
Or were you
today.
just painting a picture for us?
Those were your important rolls?
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, were you just like painting the scene, or was that intentional?
I was just painting the scene.
Cool.
No, okay.
Moving on.
Well, as we get back in, I think Mark will just be like, well, Kinzee, look, Haziel seems to have picked up a friend. Is there a place, like, are you okay with them staying with you guys, or do you want them to stay somewhere else?
Hazel and I don't sleep in the same bed, so I don't care what she does with her side.
Okay, cool. I'll turn to Gurk and I'll go, you'll be crashing in their room?
Okay. Yeah, I can... Okay. Thank you. Do I owe you money?
Yeah.
We
Okay.
don't know this person. Why are we letting him share rooms with us?
Look. Aziel seems to have taken quite a shine to them. I don't know how to solve that.
We could get another room.
I mean, he does make a good wage. A good daily wage.
Hmm.
So, I don't think it'd be unreasonable for him to pay for his own room and board, or for us to have a conversation with Elidor and see if he's willing to pay for an additional room.
Here's a gold.
I should take care of that problem. I'll go up to Tansy and I'll be like, so, we need an extra room.
Y'all need an
Can you-
extra room for...
Friend.
Okay, well, I didn't know y'all were gonna be bringing friends back, but sure. More money is
Neither
more
did I.
money.
Seems to happen each time we leave town.
Yeah.
In new and unexpected ways.
Oh, gee, next time y'all are gonna come back with like a silver dragon or something. That's just gonna be crazy.
That would be something.
Wild.
That would be insane. Anyway, thank you for the room. What time of day is it?
It's about 6:45 p.m.
I was asking you above table. Okay. What time should we order dinner? Is there a time for it?
Y'all haven't eaten yet. Okay, yeah, sure. We got that. We got some stew up on the thing right now. I get Milim to bring you some over.
Sounds good. And I'll head back to the group. And just to be real clear about something, didn't we also invite Asker back with us?
Oh yeah, you guys do have Asker with you too, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like Asker and Gurk are sharing a room. No, you donated here. You know you donated.
So Asker's like, oh boy, she calls you Snowball. That's such a cool name. I wish that I had a neat name like that. I love snowballs. Yeah, I don't. That's not my name. My name's Gurk. No, I think Snowball's a better name. I'm gonna go with that one. That seems great. And they are having a lovely conversation over at a table.
I absolutely love that Asker looked at Gurk and went, "That's not your name. Your name is Snowball now."
I mean, that's what
Aziel
Aziel
did that.
So.
Aziel did that.
Just the world is gaslighting this bugbear.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Or guy.
Yeah, he deserves
Honestly.
it.
Did he though?
I mean, yeah, he was a part of like the Cinderhand gang. Like, oh no, he needs money. Like, there are so many things you could do for money. There are so many things. You became a criminal. Some people don't have a choice, but that's the real world. This is the fake world where it's so easy to make money.
It's real to them.
Yeah, but I'm talking about morals and ethics.
As you guys
You're one to
are
talk.
making your way to the table, Colleen comes back with a tray of soup for you guys. And says, well, now that y'all are back, I just want to let you know that Elidor stopped by looking for you. She said something about phosphorus is being insufferable and that you should visit the Airy once you're settled.
Like ASAP or like in the morning?
Probably just in the morning. You know, what's one more night, right? I don't even know what a phosphorus is, so one more day ain't gonna hurt nothing.
Let's hope not.
Anywho, here's y'all's supper. Don't stay out so long next time, okay?
Weren't we only gone for like a day?
It took 3 days to get there and 3 days back.
Yeah, it took 3 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad you missed us. That's very sweet of you.
Y'all do liven up the place, especially that one with the onions. She's... Bless her heart,
mean-
she's real special.
As we all know, onions have magically curative properties.
This is true. Everyone knows that.
As we all know.
Yes,
It is a fact.
in the world of Aethelgard, everyone knows that onions heal people.
Yep.
An onion a day keeps the clerics away.
Exactly.
But what if you are the cleric? Why? Well, she's. Is that why
You
she
are
got
thoroughly-
fired?
Yes. Yes.
It's all coming together
Turns out
now,
it wasn't
boys.
it.
Let's go.
Turns out it wasn't even that she was fired. She's just allergic to onions, and she was hallucinating the whole thing. Just as
Honestly,
horrible
I believe it.
idea. Yeah, I would too.
But as this
Anyway.
conversation is happening,
Mm.
Finn is going to go upstairs to her room, gather some supplies, and then essentially make her way as if she's going to leave the inn. With her arms filled with parchment and
Are
shit.
you being sneaky or no?
No.
Okay. Everybody make a perception check or have a passive perception above well.
I
I
do.
see her.
That shouldn't have been an advantage. Just the 9.
Oh, darn. Okay. You guys notice that Finn leaves while everybody's talking, and you're like, oh yeah, sure, that makes sense. She's gonna go get sleep or something. Long trip. But then you see her come back down with her arms full of scroll parchments and like a couple of bottles of ink and quills.
Finn?
Yes.
Firstly, you good?
Why wouldn't I be?
Perfect. Secondly, you comfortable telling us where you're headed?
I need to work. My dissertation has gone unworked on for a long enough time. I'm going to the Firefox Cafe to work.
Okay. Do you want company or solitude?
Do as you please. I will not be much of a conversational partner, likely, but
I'll look at the group and I'll go like, anyone feel like going to the Firefox?
What day of the week is it? Because Fist Your Friends Club is on Thursdays.
It is
as we know.
Monday.
Okay.
I was gonna head that way too. I could go with you.
as you like.
I think I'll.
This is as brave as Kinzee can be. I rolled a nat 20.
Valid.
I only
Respect.
got an 18, but
No, you got a nat 20.
You got
That's
it.
different.
We respect that.
Yes.
We respect that in this house.
We respect the 5% chance. I had to tag that last word on there.
I was about to say you had to get
Yeah.
that in there.
Yep.
Don't want us being accused.
Careful there, pal.
Mhm.
You don't want to become Edith Applegarth, the good capitalist.
Mhm.
Uh,
Or you know, I mean, our innkeeper Tansy Reed talking about next time we'll bring home a silver dragon to the Silver Dragonborn.
Racism.
Yep. She must be
Who's
from
very
Redwood.
prevalent these days?
She must be from the Redwood Watch originally.
Okay, definitely not
Or
foreshadowing.
what if
you
next
know.
time we go and Rosarax just has a baby? We found out he has a secret second family. And that's the
That's
silver
gonna twist.
dragon that we're bringing back is actually just this other silver dragonborn.
Oh.
That's going to put a huge spanner in the works.
Hey, Frankie.
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, as Kinzee's like, oh, I can head with you. I'll just be like, okay, I think I'll step back. You have a lovely night. I would like to book a magic lesson with you though soon.
Yes. We can definitely do that. Perhaps after our conversation with Elidor tomorrow.
Great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think Relzrax is just going to take the evening to relax after a week and a half on the road.
Okay, so we have Kinzee and Finn headed to the Firefox Cafe. Kaz is hanging out with Snowball and Asker. They are having a lovely time over by the fire. And Rel and Buck are gonna go relax upstairs.
You know what the worst part is? I was planning on making a pun as soon as you'd finished, and now I don't even want to make it.
Eh?
You made it horny.
I did.
When don't they?
I can hear
As-
you smiling.
The collective they.
We're
Mm.
yeah, chat, you're included on this.
Yes.
Bring your towels. We will start. We're going to save the horny for later, chat. We'll start with Finn and Kinzee as you both walk towards the Firefox Cafe, which also could be horny later because that is the strip club.
I
It's
was
starting to
say.
get dark. Yeah.
We're headed to the strip club, and then the horny stuff is happening after that.
After the strip club. Yeah.
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 It
Yeah.
shows you guys the levels of horny going on here.
Yeah.
We old man Yowie horny.
Are there a lot of people out on the street as we're walking?
It's not overly busy. There are people going about their day, or finishing up their day really, because it's starting to get towards nightfall as you are headed towards the cafe.
Okay. So I imagine we're walking down the street and Finn's arms are filled with shit. And can I make an insight check to see if Kinzee is mad at me?
Yeah.
Because we haven't
If
talked.
I was there, I'd cast guidance on you.
No, I'm gonna save it. Yeah. That's a hot 5.
You think that everything is perfectly fine. You're not worried at all.
Cool. So then that changes what I was going to do, and I will just keep walking, but keep periodically looking at Kinzee.
Kinzee's gonna be quiet for most of it. She's got to build up what she wants to say. But eventually she goes, "So you lied to me. And when I told you I noticed, you kept lying to me. And I really do trust you. So I think that you think you have a good reason for that. But I want you to know that even if you've done something bad, which I don't think you did, I'm still here. You don't have to lie about that, and it kind of hurts my feelings that you did. I thought we were closer friends than that."
Do I see a quiet side street anywhere where there's not like a ton of activity?
There's every couple of houses there's a little, like trash alleyway.
Okay. So then I'm going to grab Kinzee's wrist and head towards a quiet side street where hopefully we will be out of the way of prying eyes and ears. And I will find some surface, maybe like a outdoor table or a wall or something, where I'm going to dump all of the shit in my hands onto whatever it is. And I'm going to root around in my bag and pull out a thick stack of parchment and hand it to Kinzee. And as you glance at the title, you see that it is an incredibly dense treatise on some kind of magical phenomenon. And Finn looks at the ground and says, "So I have this new magical ability that allows me to do a number of things, but the thing that is most relevant here is that it allows me to fundamentally alter the fabric of time and space. When there are moments where choices are occurring or skills are being used, I'm able to comb an infinite number of realities, find the reality that I desire if it's been made available to me, and graft that reality onto ours. It's not something that I can use all of the time. Sometimes the realities that I see aren't even particularly useful, and some I don't become aware of until they're happening in the moment. If you're interested in the exact mechanism of this phenomena, I highly suggest reading the paper that I've written on this. But to save you the read, when you touched the gun, I saw visions, a multitude of visions. You got hurt really bad in
Oh,
a fair
jeez.
number of them. And rather than let that happen, I made use of my new ability to alter the time and space of that moment so you might be spared.
Oh, wow. How many bad realities did you see?
I wasn't lying when I said that it was truly a miracle that Billy Bob was alive. I did the calculus in my head. The chances of success had nothing to do with skill or a person's ability. I want you to. It's important that you know that I didn't do that because I didn't think you could do it. It's that it was truly random. There was no ability used in the firing of that gun, no skill, no way to augment. It truly was just a roll of the dice. And the percentage of success was very low. And I didn't do this for Relzorax because I hadn't done the calculus when he shot the gun.
Oh, fuck. It sounds like you saved my life. Like, I thought you just helped, but it sounds like you, like, legit, I might be dead if you hadn't done that. Is that right?
It's possible. There were some futures that I saw where it was a success, but a lot of them were varying levels of tragedy, and that was why I didn't say anything, because I was still processing the worst of them, and I had just avoided a moment where those realities could have been made real. And it felt like speaking about it would somehow still make them real, as if somehow my magic would be undone and you would have still been hurt.
That makes sense. That sounds like some really bad stuff to see, though. I'm sorry you had to. I don't always make the best decisions. And I'm starting to think that maybe Buck might not be the best example to follow anymore. Maybe you could help me if I'm gonna make a bad decision. You could stop me.
Sorry, I feel like I can imagine Teacher Buckthorn's face if he heard you say those two sentences back to back. Sorry, I don't think anybody has ever said they wanted to use me as a guiding post. Why do you feel that he may not be the best?
The reason I've been training with him is so that I could get strong enough to... I mean, until recently, I never thought I'd, go after the Cinder King for any reason. The Cinderham, but I wanted to be strong enough to protect my friends. And he doesn't seem to want to let me do that all the time. And you helped me. And I feel like you would encourage me to help my friends.
Yes, I have.
You know how I used to bring guys to you to get an opinion? You were good at that. I mean, you
Yes.
mostly just glared at them, but
I don't know if being mean to everybody equally means that I'm a great judge of character.
I bet you would have told me not to talk to Rusk.
Well, at that time, I didn't have the powers that I have now, so even I could not have foreseen what would come to pass.
That's fair. Well, at the very least, could you help too? If you notice I'm making a bad decision, let me know.
What do you define as bad? What are the parameters?
Well, shooting that gun could have killed me. So I feel like stopping me from doing that probably would have been a good call. Things like that.
Okay, I can do my best, but I have to admit I may not be naturally suited to this. I'm a firm believer that we learn the best when we make mistakes. However, if this is something that you feel would be helpful, I am...
Wouldn't have learned anything if I was dead.
It's so interesting to me. I felt so guilty about doing that the entire way back to Silverhaven. It's why I didn't say anything, because I violated one of my core tenets, which is insert yourself into a situation where you do not belong. So I have to admit, I'm thrown a little bit off kilter to have this now be a request, but it is not unpleasant, I suppose. If you feel it would be helpful, I can do my best, but Teacher Buck told me that people who are in relation to one another are meant to check each other. So I would not feel that this is equitable if I do not extend that same ask to you.
I get what you're saying, but I don't really trust my own judgment these
I do.
days. Even trying to shoot the gun?
I may not come to you in matters of mechanical weaponry, but there are plenty of other mysteries in the universe that I feel you are much better suited to answering than myself.
I will absolutely try my best.
Wonderful. We can both try our absolute best.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
won't write Buck off just yet.
He is a complicated person that puts a lot of pressure on himself in ways that I do not understand. But in some ways, I sympathize.
Yeah. Doesn't let me help him, though.
No. I don't think he lets
And that's
other
what I want to
people.
do. I want to help the people that I care for.
Have you told him that?
Yeah, when I pulled him off the door at the house that was trying to eat us.
He is adequate in many ways. Listening is not necessarily his strong suit. You may need to repeat the phrase multiple times in different ways to pierce that very, very thick skull of his.
Yeah, that makes sense. See, you're already helping me.
Am I? I feel like I'm being tested and I am very stressed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. I come from a world where there are right and wrong answers, and it is very stressful to be in the real world where more often than not, there is no such thing as right or wrong. There is only right enough.
Sorry, I'm writing that one down. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for saving me. Like, for reals.
Thank you.
I'm sorry you had to go through what you did to do it, but I really appreciate that you did.
It was worth it. I will awkwardly hug back. So, shall we head to the cafe?
Yeah, I want to make some money.
It'll be just like old times.
All right.
Yeah.
Finn and Kinzee head to the cafe. Kinzee, can you make me a performance roll?
Advantage because I'm dancing.
Yeah, man.
I'm raking the cash.
Bring in that money. 27?
Beats the Elidor threshold.
Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, you do fantastic. The house is actually packed for a Monday night, which is crazy. So you are able to bring in 103 gold. 52 silver and 2 copper.
As it should be.
One more time. 103 gold. How much silver and copper?
52 silver. And 2 copper.
Thank you, thank you.
And I think
everybody-
the entire night, Finn does not give a shit about any of the other performers, but when Kinzee's performing, that's the only time that she looks up from her work.
Finn sees that Kinzee's about to get up on stage. She goes over to the bar, gets a drink, gets back down, sits at her desk table, and gives Kinzee's performance her full attention.
I throw in
Oh.
some pretty acrobatics this time.
Fantastic. Love it. Good. Him. Thank you for the subscription. Love that. Good job. Good boy. Moving on. We move over to Buck and Rel as they head up to their room.
Firstly, well, guys. Ouch.
Are we wrong though?
I will defend all of this to the hilt during the break. I will not take up valuable airtime with this. Anyway. Has grabbed 5 towels and a bottle of whiskey and has headed up to the room. The amount of towels will keep growing.
As it should.
As it should. It's necessary. And he'll pour himself a glass. Small. And then pour himself a double. And we'll knock that back. And he'll sit on the bed. You know, put down his shield. Take off his armor. Remove his hilt from his belt. I'll just sit and just release like this deep sigh.
Did Buck go up sooner, do you think? Or do you think we both went upstairs at around the same time?
I think Buck would have looked at you and signaled that he was going up.
Okay.
With the
So
towels.
if Ralph bulbed in that moment,
With towels and a bottle of whiskey.
God places towels and a bottle of whiskey in his arms.
Yes. Okay.
And thank you very much.
Thank you, Frankie.
Drug meeting as well. Thanks. Oh, you're about to get the drunk performance of a lifetime then, hold on. So did Rel join him?
So Relzrex would, follow up the stairs, put his equipment on on the weapon rack that he has, take off his armor. He keeps it clean on the road, but so he's not gonna spend any time cleaning it currently or anything, but get off the unnecessary weight and just wear his just normal clothing and just kind of sit at the edge of the bed and just roll his shoulders, stretch his roll his neck, kind of stretching, relaxing, a little bit.
Yes, for a drink.
Yeah, I'd love one.
Sounds good. Bug pours you on. It looks like it's a little bit shaky, but it looks practiced.
Yeah.
He hands you the glass.
Grab it. Pass it back.
Zara, darling.
I'm good. It's a long journey, but, you know, complicated. A lot happened.
Say that one again.
Yeah.
Am I am I a bad person?
No.
Or should you say that? I told the man I was going to make his bones into bread. That doesn't sound like a good person thing.
I will say the parallel between you threatening to turn a man's bones into bread after we just dealt with a man who turned people into candy did not escape me. However, you didn't do it. And that also isn't something you just say or do on a regular basis, at least that I've seen. I know been some very packed, eventful years since, we first met. And it's, hasn't been very long since this whole thing, group, has been organized, but we've done good, and you have had no small hand in that.
Yeah. I think I'm spiraling a little bit. Ever since, Maria is still here. I think that I think that I kind of lost myself a little bit. Because I don't know, man. She was what brought me back.
Grief.
When
Sorry.
That's okay, darling. I was just gonna say it. What am I gonna say? When she passed, I did some bad things. And And then brought myself back. Because she found peace, you know? And why was she wouldn't want me to, not find peace. And I found peace.
Yeah. And now that peace is gone. Because what you thought had happened to her wasn't what happened.
Just don't want to be him again.
I assume we're each sitting on our respective beds. So Relsrex is gonna stand up and sit next to Buck and just put a hand on his shoulder. Hey, you don't have to be him again. You have us. I don't know what you're going through. I know some of the facts about it, but I can't feel what you're feeling. But we are here for you, however we can be. You are going through something that someone shouldn't have to go through, and that's after having already gone through something that someone shouldn't have to go through. When my parents passed, which is an event that is supposed to happen in my lifetime, the knowing that they were at peace, knowing that their souls had been, shepherded to where they were supposed to by Haziel, no less, made it easier. And that's something that I'm supposed to experience. You lost your life partner at a point in your life that you shouldn't have had to. And now are finding out what you've found out years later. It's understandable that things are in turmoil right now. Grief is a monster, and it is all too easy to let it consume you.
I can't kill grief. And if I can't kill it, I can't run from it. How can I not trust you?
Relzrix is gonna put his whole arm over Buck's shoulders now. And, well, best that he can. And just hold him.
They took it from me. They fucking took it from me. I think the Buck just falls into Rel. There is no, there's no bravado, there's no pomp or circumstance. It is just collapse. And he wails. He just wails.
Relzrix will hold him, comfort him as best as he can. But words can't help.
I think in this moment, Buckthorn doesn't need any.
Yeah.
He just needs someone to hold him. He spends his entire life doing his best to hold other people together. And right now, he just needs someone else to hold him. And he will weep for as long as Rel holds him.
Relzrix is not going to be the first one to pull away. So.
I think they fall asleep in each other's arms.
Yeah.
They will fade to black.
Okay. That's great. Everybody's fine. Clap, clap, clap,
Just
clap,
let
clap,
everyone
clap,
know I'm
clap, clap,
fine.
clap, clap, clap,
I'm
clap,
okay.
clap,
Yeah.
clap, clap, clap.
No need for that. Thank you, though.
That just complete snap from like
And Buck's gonna do this.
yeah, you were so in it, and then Buck immediate, just like, yeah, why?
I
So
promise
the
I'm
strip
not
club, am I
sorry.
right, guys?
Yeah, let's go back to
yeah.
the strip club.
That was a lot different fade to black than last time Relzrix and Buck were alone in a room.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you did need 5 towels if you're gonna be crying all night.
That's
Yeah.
why we need the towels.
We knew
That's
it was
why
gonna
we
be getting
needed
wet.
the
See, it all
towels.
planned.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Needed the
Um,
whiskey to open things and the towels to close it.
Yep.
Well, I think that this is a good time for our intermission. And go get your own towels and maybe do a little shake off and decompress from that. Fantastic job, y'all. All right, go get some food and eat some snacks, and maybe drink some water, go to the bathroom, do a little stretchy stretch, maybe a little dancey dance, and we will see you all back. What do I have to do to get bucket pay? What am I taking? Well, listen, you are in the Discord. I can't speak for Buck, but, All right, so we'll see you in the Discord, and we will be back in about 5 minutes. Hello, and welcome back. Was that 5 minutes? I have no clue, because I didn't set a timer. So,
This is the time you choose not to set a timer. I see how it is.
Yeah, you want to talk about it? Hey,
I
Slendy,
do.
do you think that water is wet? Because I don't think water is wet. Water makes things wet.
Somebody ban this conversation. I'm begging you. Please, we're going to have this debate for the next hour and a half.
I will not let this take over the stream. I refuse.
Mr. Slendy's on our side.
What?
Thank you.
You got in trouble.
Thank you, Josh.
You know that we have a actual, thing
I know.
that talks about water.
That's not in game.
Like, drinking. Oh, okay. I untimed out Tim. He said he must be water then in all caps. You guys
Tim's reply.
wake up in the morning. Everybody is feeling actually Buck, go ahead and give me a D20 roll.
You roll too low, you might lose your legs.
Yeah,
That's
if you roll a
the
1,
standard.
a 9th level meteor swarm comes rocketing from the heavens.
Let's see. There you go. A beautiful 14.
You are able to get enough sleep to constitute a long rest. However, rest, there's a T in that word, to get a long rest. However, you don't necessarily sleep soundly and have a bit of some bad dreams about, everything that has been happening. Could you also give me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's not scary or worrying.
You got drunk. What do you expect? We need to know if you have a hangover. That was almost a 1.
Oh no.
Someone almost
It
got
was
wasted.
almost really bad. You wake up
Wouldn't
with
be
a
the
slight
first time I'd
headache.
have to take care of a drunk.
We do have a drinking problem in this party, apparently.
Will you spill soup on this one too?
Potentially.
Soup or serve for dinner.
Kinzee's done just
Oh.
fine drunk. Thank you very much.
Yes, you did.
It was the hangover that got Kinzee.
As you wake up, Rel wakes up normally before everybody else does, but his dreams were also really, really strange. And he wakes up thinking that the floor is lava and does not know how the bed isn't actually just melting beneath them, and that how am I supposed to get downstairs so that I can get our 2-3 pots of coffee, an onion, a block of cheese, and pancakes.
So I wake up early thinking that the floor is lava.
Yes. Yes, Buck is still asleep.
That's the problem.
And you guys slept together, so you are in bed with Buck,
Yeah.
worried about the lava floor.
It's wrapped around you.
Yeah, cuddling.
Can I mean, if that's the situation, right? If I woke up and the floor was lava, my first thing I would do would be wake up Buck. To try to get him to safety.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Like shaking him like, Buck, wake up, I don't know what the fuck's going on. There's lava in the room. What, like shaking him, like, trying to wake him up.
You shake Buck, and he sort of just says, "What? Sorry, hold on. What?"
The floor is lava.
I will immediately check.
Yeah.
Is the floor lava?
The floor is not lava to Buck, and the floor is not lava to Buck.
Like Relzrex is standing on the bed. Well, I guess no, he'd be kneeling down trying to wake Buck up.
Can I cast
Is there a
guidance
window
on
in the
this
room?
and do a medicine check?
A medicine check? Sure.
Yeah.
Is there a window in our room?
You guys have a window, but it is So, like, if you open the door, the beds are on either side of the door, and the window is against that far wall.
Oh, what are the
So
dimensions
opposite
of
of
the
the door. We'll call it a, I don't know, a 10 by 10 room. That's about as big as a horse stall.
room?
Yeah,
Okay.
your room's about the same size of an
Okay,
average horse stall.
that's-
You don't notice
Cool.
anything that is that would be the matter with Rel. The only thing that you can think of is that he also had a drink last night, maybe.
Okay. Well, I believe that you believe that, but I'm not seeing any lava. Is there something? Are you seeing things melting into the lava?
Go ahead and give me a
assume based on-
perception check.
Yeah, okay. I'll be totally real. This is a lot more calm than it probably should be. Nat 20.
Mhm.
Holy shit.
Good.
Eyes peeled.
Okay.
Yeah, re-roll
All right.
that.
All right. I thought that was your last chaos, Frankie. Huh? Well,
Get him.
that's the wrong. That's the wrong.
Get him.
The wrong thing. But I'll take the roll and add it. I hit the wrong button, but we'll just add 2 to it. 18.
Add 2 to it. 18. All right. So you look around. Buck's like, I don't know, man, what the fuck you're talking about. You look around. Nothing is burned. There is no smell of burning wood, of sulfur. There's no heat of anything, of any kind. No steam. There's no evidence that the floor is actually lava.
Okay. I'm gonna throw the pillow onto the ground.
Okay.
And I assume nothing happens.
Nothing happens. You throw the pillow onto the ground and it goes plop.
Okay. Can I roll? Can I make a diagnostic on myself?
Sure. Do an insight
either-
check on yourself. Insight or medicine.
Okay.
Like, can I
Um,
get the help action?
How are you
Or have I
helping?
just been like, okay,
Can you
I'll
roll
do
for
it.
me? The battery that was
I'll
very
do it.
close to dying and my mouse just died. I have a replacement, but I can't currently play.
Yay!
do you want me to roll the inside check, or do you want
I
us
got
to
it.
roll the inside check for you?
Yeah, I got
Okay,
it.
cool.
Let me find
I
it.
will help by basically like checking pupils, by
Okay.
like seeing if there's an issue with the environment itself. Like, do I smell like gas? Like,
Do you want insight or medicine?
My mouse is working now. Insight or medicine? They're the same. Let's just go with this one.
Cheers! Everybody gets super thirsty in the morning. You wake up with a dry mouth.
Perfect.
you are rolling with advantage though.
Yeah, roll it again. You get advantage.
Okay.
Oh my
Sorry,
gosh.
this lava's making me thirsty.
Chatbot, my man, can you not be so freaking aggressive?
What the
I'm gonna
fuck?
Fix
You need
that.
you need to get rid of that one. Honestly,
Yeah.
you need to get rid of that one.
I'm turning it off. I turned it off. You can do caps now.
12.
12. All right, I fixed it. Hang on. I gotta untime out Slendy. I'm so sorry, Slind. All right.
Slendy is welcome here. We won't have them timed out like this.
You're free. um, you notice that your head you feel really lightheaded for some reason. And that the floor looks like lava, but it's also like almost shiny in an illusionary sort of way.
Okay. All right. I've come to the conclusion that something is currently fucking with my head, and the floor is not lava. But it looks like lava. But I can
Okay.
tell it's not actually lava.
That we can work with. I'll figure out how to work with that now.
I mean, I know it's not.
And as you start
So
explaining that you
doesn't
know
sound
that it's
easier.
not lava, the illusion of the floor being lava starts to dissipate.
Okay, and it's gone. Okay,
Gone?
the lava's gone.
Okay. Did you have any weird dreams? Do you feel like something visited you? Do I feel
I
a
don't know.
presence in the room?
I think there was. I think someone did this to me. But I think their influence is past now.
Okay.
And I don't think it was malicious. I think it was just chaotic in nature.
I fear that the gods may be retaliating by striking those that I care about.
Maybe you
I shall
shouldn't
end them.
go around threatening gods. Damn it!
Their time will come.
No. No.
I just look up at the sky and go, boy.
Oh god. Buckthorn is Kratos. I see it.
This is how it started.
Oh my
This is how it all
gosh.
started. I am become death. Okay, well after that ends, I'll just be like, okay, well, if you're okay. Yeah, okay.
I'm good.
You want to get some coffee, some water? Do you want a protein snack?
Well, I was getting up to go prepare breakfast. Well, have breakfast prepared, rather. Like I normally do. When that happened. So, I think I'll just go have some coffee, make sure I'm chipper, and get some breakfast ordered, and get the normal start to the day. Oh shoot.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what Gurk
will ask it.
and I don't know what Gurk and Asker eat for breakfast. Okay, eggs and bacon. It works for pretty much everyone. I'll find out. I'll find out today. Okay.
Let's find out.
All right. Yeah, just more eggs and bacon. That most people are cool with that. So. Anyway.
As Rel heads down to get coffee, I'll just start my morning stretches, and then I'll don my armor, grab my shield and my sword, put the shield on my back, and head down.
As you guys head downstairs, the little automatons are busy at work, cooking and cleaning and serving people. has decided to sleep on the floor with the bugbear and Asker in their room.
Yeah.
They were busy up playing like patty cake and stuff last night. They were having a lot of fun.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Roger
I'm
Rabbit.
glad they were distracted enough to not hear what happened.
Oh yeah. Not enough brain cells going on over in that room to be able to pay attention to what was happening. So that's what those guys were doing, and they come out as a group, all very talkative and very happy. So hiring Snowball seems to be a good decision so far.
Somehow.
Okay, well, whatever.
Well,
You can not like
Finn
Snowball.
avoids that group like the plague.
They are way too awake this early in the morning.
Yep.
Kinzee, you had your room to yourself last night.
wait. Where did they sleep?
In the room, extra
In
they,
the
in the
Asker
boys'
Oh.
room.
room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I missed that part. Okay. That makes sense.
Well, sad to be alone, actually.
Oh. Did you stay alone in your room, or would you maybe go and like visit Finn since you know that Belakir isn't around anymore?
No, I think she'd stay.
Okay. Everybody's around for breakfast. Has teaches the boys about the healing properties of onions, specifically raw onions. And I think after breakfast, you guys head out to go visit Elidor.
Yeah.
Yep, I will say, if possible, after breakfast, Finn will briefly stop at whatever this town's equivalent of a mailbox is to mail off her edited abstract for her work. And also, she comes downstairs. She hasn't changed back into her school uniform. She's still in the same black outfit she wore when they were doing their disguise. But she mails it.
Fantastic. Let me go ahead and pull up Elidor. All right. You guys head up to the Airy. And you make it up to the front door. It's slightly open. And you head inside. Inside, you see a young green dragon sitting at a very low desk next to Elidor's larger desk. His talons are wrapped awkwardly around a quill, and his scales are the color of a deep forest. Some are still new and shiny, so it looks like he is bigger than he was the last time that you saw him. Elidor stands behind him, with one of his old wrinkly fingers pointing at a piece of parchment. Try again, Phosphorus. Slowly. The young dragon's tongue pokes out in concentration, and he draws a circle. It is objectively a lumpy rock shape. Elidor smiles. It is, you realize, the warmest expression that you have ever seen on his face. Form follows practice. Phosphorus looks up. He sees y'all in the doorway, and his eyes go wide. You came back!
course we did.
Oh,
We like hanging out with you. Why wouldn't we?
I don't know, because you know, maybe you didn't like me as much as you said you did, but I asked Eleanor when my friends were coming back.
We're back. Right, big guy. High five.
Oh, yeah, high five. And he jumps up and he gives you a high five with his paw.
Love
Is
that.
he still wearing his robe?
Yes, he's still wearing his robes, and there hasn't been any sort of disintegration on them at all.
Perfect. Glad to see that worked out.
What are you learning?
I'm working on writing. This is very hard because if you squeeze too hard, it breaks. But if you don't hold it right, then it just falls over. And you gotta dip it in the ink, and it just also, why does my name start with a PH when it sounds like a fuff? That's silly. Oh, also,
Air combing can be worked sometimes.
I'm working on doing my circles.
Circles are
And
very
becoming.
important.
Particularly for spellcasting.
Indeed.
You have to write to cast spells. I can just breathe spells.
You have a limited natural capacity for spellcraft given your biological makeup, but the written word shapes that will only expand what is possible for you. If you would ever like to see a demonstration, I would be happy to do so.
His eyes grow wide and do that cute anime sparkle thing where like, oh my gosh. Yes. I would love that.
Perhaps later.
Okay, yeah. Also, Miss, wait. Why is your, how do you spell your name? Your Fen?
I spell mine with an F.
He gives a sharp glance at Elidor, like, the fuck? Why did she get an
That's
F?
another F word.
He's learning so many F words.
Uh-huh.
This is the only
That's
four-letter
good.
F word you need to know.
Yes.
Mhm.
Finn.
Four letters? Fin.
N.
I don't understand, why is common so tricky? This is odd.
In fairness, Finn is short. It's a nickname. It is not my full name.
Oh, like people call me phosphorus instead of phosphorus sulfide?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. That's okay, that's cool. That's neat. Anyways, what I wanted to say, Miss Penn, was he kind of looks down and like kicks at the ground a little bit shyly. Thank you for talking to me. You know, back in my cave. I was really in the dark, and you saw me and kind of just you let me see more stuff than what I had known.
I am glad to be of service in that regard.
it just really means a lot to me that somebody took the time to talk to me about things other than manipulating people.
I see. Well, if you ever wish to discuss matters of the arcane in the future, I am more than happy to be a discussion partner.
Yeah, I would like. You look like you're also really good at magics. I don't know if you're as good as Mr. Elidor though. He seems really good at magic. He leans in really close. He's like, he's also really old.
I believe it.
You have no idea.
Yeah. Do you wanna look at some of the stuff I've been working on? And he looks at everybody.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. So this is my journal, and Elidor says that I should try to write in it once a day about the things that I see and the things that I feel.
Voice.
And you look at his journal. And it says, I am practicing. I miss my friends. Elidor says they will come back. He is old and smart, SMRT. He is probably right. I drew another circle, SIRCLE. It still looks like a rock, but Alidor smiled. He smiles a lot now. He didn't used to smile. I think I am learning how to make people smile. That is better than learning how to make people scared. I am glad Elidor is my teacher. I am glad my friends are my friends. I am glad my name starts with a silly PH.
Finn is going to use prestidigitation to make a small check mark, just an illusory check mark at the top of the journal. This is a very strong entry for someone who didn't know how to write but a few weeks ago. You should be proud of yourself.
Oh, really? Thank you. It's taken a lot of work, but Elidor is pretty helpful and he seems super smart.
Yes.
Just gonna say above table.
Hmm.
If anything happens to this being, I will end everyone. Not Buckthorn the character, Buck. I will end everyone.
Yeah.
You will like Kool-Aid Man into the game universe, just destroy
I'll eat
everybody.
My passion and rage will drive me. Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Rosa Diaz with the puppy. I'll kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Yep. 100%. Just imagine how much better it would have been if we would have been able to bring Brioche Bane back with us, though. If there could have been two of them. But,
Gotta catch them all.
I wouldn't have been able to handle it.
I don't think I could have either.
I would have broken down. This entire campaign would have been, let's hang out at Elidor's.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Okay, well, that's a wrap, y'all.
Literally, it just would have been me looking at ears going like, no, do the voice. Do the character again. Dance,
Yeah.
monkey, dance.
I want the cute dragon back. Now.
Make it real.
Do you guys want to pretend or do like a spelling bee thing? We can practice spelling my name cuz it's really hard.
I'm in.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. All right. I'm gonna let. Ooh. Well, okay. He runs to his desk and he pulls out 4 different quills, and he's like, "Okay, you guys pick one of the quills, and whoever has the shortest quill gets the first shot." Everybody take a quill?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do I get the feeling that I should abstain, or does he want me to participate?
Oh, you can do an insight check if you want. Uh, you don't.
I
You don't.
insight real good.
You don't think that he wants. You're like, no. I'm way smart, so I shouldn't play this game and give everybody else a fair chance.
Okay, then I will take a step back.
You take a step back, and he looks at you with giant, tear-filled eyes. Did you? We don't have to do the spelling if you don't want to do that though. It's okay.
No, I thought you didn't want me to.
No, I didn't think that at all. And he holds up the last quill that he's holding, and it is teeny tiny. You were supposed to go first. This was gonna be your quill, but but now I'm sad. I don't want you to think that, I pressured you into doing it because, the green dragon stuff. It's fine. We can just go do something else.
I can do it. I misunderstood. I don't. You may not understand this about me. I'm very bad at picking up on people's feelings and desires if they are not vocalized to me explicitly. I think I read the room incorrectly. I apologize for that.
Okay. I didn't know that the room had words on it, but maybe you can see them that I can't. It's okay too. All right, your turn first.
Oh God. Okay. I take the very, very small quill.
Okay. Your word is phosphorus. That's my name.
Do I need to write it or speak it?
I think that he looks at Elidor. I think that they do speaking at spelling bees. And Elidor's like, "Yeah, man, we do. You do the speaking stuff at the spelling bees. That's how we do it."
Okay. Phosphorus. PHOSPHORUS. Phosphorus.
You did it so fast. You didn't even think.
You see, that's why I thought you wanted me to recuse myself. There was a misunderstanding.
He leaps back to his desk in like 2 bounds, goes into the drawer and comes back out and hands you a tiny paper gold star. Here, you're
What
so
do I do with this?
It's an accomplishment Elidor gives me when I do a good job, and you did a good job too, so you get one. And then he turns to Kinzee. Okay, your word is going to be nightmare.
Nightmare. NIGHTMARE.
Oh my god. You guys, he runs back to his desk. and Go grabs another gold star and hands that to you. You're so smart too. Wow.
And thank you.
You're so welcome. That's a hard word. That's like 2 words in 1 word.
Yeah, it is.
Ah, cool. Okay. Mr. Rel, are you ready for your word?
Slowly.
Okay. Your word is ignition.
Can you use it in a sentence?
No, I don't know what it means. But Eleanor says that I need to know it in case I catch things on fire sometimes.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Ignition. IGNITION.
Oh, wow. Okay, hang on. Let me get you a gold star, too. 1 second. He goes to his desk, grabs another star, hands you a star. There you go. That was a tricky one. You know, I don't even know the meaning of the word.
Thank you, Phosphorus.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for playing with me. And then he goes to Buck. Okay, are you ready for your word?
Yeah, but what's the word?
Okay, your word is emotional.
Emotional damage.
Okay. EMOPIONAL. Emotional.
I'll be back.
Okay, yeah, you got it. Oh, you're so smart too, Mr. Buck. And he runs back to his desk, and he gets you a gold star, and he hands you your gold star.
I treasure it like it is the last drink of water on the face of the earth.
Okay, thanks for visiting me, everyone. I really like you guys. You guys are gonna come and visit me again, right? Because you're my friends.
Of course we will.
Okay, cool.
Best
yeah.
friends.
Best friends? And he looks at everybody.
Well, you're my best friend. I don't want to speak for the group, but I consider you a best friend.
You can be best friends with a dragon?
Why not?
I don't know. Some people think that we're scary and mean, which, I mean, I guess I see that since I did, capture people and keep them in my cave and blackmail them.
In fairness, people think Teacher Buck and I are also scary and mean.
You guys aren't scary and mean.
That's how we feel about you.
You're super nice and good people.
Part of Bug breaks. Will refuses to let it surface. Just locked down, but a part of him absolutely shatters. Locked in, just goes, thanks, buddy.
I have not had a best friend for some time. I do not know if I would be good at that.
I don't think that I've had a best friend ever besides you guys. So, we can learn together, maybe.
I do enjoy learning.
Me too! That's one of the things that we have in common, is that we like learning, and that we also need to draw good circles.
Indeed.
Okay, well, Mr. Eleanor says that I have to do a lot of studying and stuff, so I guess I'm just gonna get back to work.
I have something that may be of interest to you. And Finn takes out a book that was clearly made for kids. So very simple words, lots of pictures, and it's essentially like the ABCs of magic. It is incredibly worn out, clearly has been read cover to cover hundreds, if not thousands of times. And she hands it over to Phosphorus Sulfide. As you start to learn your letters better, and if you are interested in the workings of the arcane, this is where I started. It may be of use to you.
Is this like a present? A gift?
I suppose I was planning to lend it to you.
Oh, yeah, no.
But-
That's okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I mean, I didn't. No, it's okay. Yeah. I can read it and I can practice my spells. And then when I'm done with it, I will give it back and I will try my best not to catch it on fire. Or
I appreciate that.
poison.
It survived a childhood with a young Finn. I think if it hasn't been destroyed at this point, barring acts of gods, I think it should be okay.
Okay, well, luckily we haven't threatened any gods lately, so I think we'll be okay.
I will say, there actually was a little gift that I had for you, Phosphorus.
Another gift?
Yeah, but this one you can keep.
Okay.
And I take out a vial. The vial that I took all those sessions ago inside of the cave of the poison liquid in the miasma.
Mhm.
And I hand it to Phosphorus and I go, after you left, I took a bit of the little poison pond miasma thing, and I wanted to give it to you so that you'd remember that even if to some people some things are poisonous, to other people they're perfectly fine, and in fact very enjoyable.
You got that from where you found me?
Yep.
And I get to keep it forever.
Forever and ever, buddy.
Okay. Do
You want another hug?
Yeah.
Big bear hug. Just wrapped. I don't care how big he is. Get in my arms.
He's not too big yet.
Good, then get in my arms.
Do you think, even though my mom wasn't like the nicest, I still miss her. And this is kind of like having a piece of her around always.
Well, even if people aren't nice, it's okay if you miss them when they're gone. You just have to remember that you can hold those two ideas. You miss them and they weren't nice. And they can both be true. And it's okay. You're not doing
Okay.
anything bad.
Yeah, okay. That's good to hear.
It's alright, buddy. It's
Okay.
alright.
and he cries a little bit in your arms. When he's done, you gently set him back down.
Mm.
He looks at Kinzee. I heard that you were really good at dancing and stuff, and I was wondering if maybe you could teach me some dance moves. I think it would be neat if I could I don't know, be able to do more besides
I'd love to
just jump
teach you.
up and down. You would?
Yeah.
Okay. Cuz Eleanor says that you're really good at dancing and then kicking people.
I'm getting better at kicking people. That's a relatively new thing for me.
Do you think that I could maybe hit people with my tail?
Yeah? Well, it depends on how much it hurts you to hit people with it.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I think my tail's pretty strong.
Yeah. Then absolutely you can use it as a weapon.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. Do you think
It's a
that
lot like a whip. And I was recently taught how to use one. I mean, there's people better suited to teach you that part, but the dancing, absolutely.
Do you think that maybe you could teach me on Thursday nights? And he gives you a two-eyed wink.
Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely.
All right. He gives you a fist bump.
Oh no, he's too young for this. No.
Yeah.
He can't be fisting his friends yet.
And Elidor comes to you guys and he says, he's very tired, which is not good because he has to be up all night tonight. Elidor comes to you guys, and I have stuff written down for this. I do. I thought I do. He comes up to you guys and he's like, "All right, Phosphorus, it's time to get back to your studies. All right, gotta get that nose to the grindstone." Oh, okay, yeah. Thanks everybody for visiting. I can't wait to see you again. And you guys are so awesome. And I really and the gifts were also really nice. I'll have gifts for you next time, I promise. And he heads back to your his table. And Elidor walks you guys outside. And I am going to wait until our lore person is back.
It's like I can still hear his voice.
I can still
Somebody
hear his
send my name.
voice. Okay.
Hi.
He says to you guys, he's like, all right, I know that you guys just got back from an adventure, but he looks directly at Buck. He's I know you said you wanted updates on Maria if I got any, and I think that I know where she's being held.
What?
So, Orion Solaris is the owner of a tavern in the village of Graysmere. It's called the Deathbane Tavern, and he said that the cult itself, the cult of Orcus, has established the temple as a residency in the nearby mountains. I'm pretty sure that's where you'll be able to find whatever device that her soul's being kept in.
Sorry, did he say a temple in the mountains?
Yes.
Is that by
This-
any chance?
Go ahead.
No worries. Actually, wait, you know what? Don't worry. Buck doesn't know that information. Cover it.
Yeah, Finn will say that temple, does it happen to be north of here?
Yeah, it does. What? That's. Are you familiar with, like, the local temples or, ruins and stuff? That's not surprising that you are.
Is our Gherkin Asker with us? I'm assuming no. but
No.
Just to check.
Demin has decided to stay back and play. They are. They have a chessboard.
And something is being played upon that.
And they are
Who can say?
moving the pieces, but who can say what is actually happening?
Okay, and then I'll say we ran into some people of a particular organization. I was able to glean from one of their members that they happen to have a couple of places where they operate out of, one of which is a temple farther north. This group
Okay.
also has an association with the cult of Orcus.
Interesting. All right. So maybe.
Sorry, hold on. What do you mean they have an association with the Cult of Orcus?
When I interrogated Girk, one of the things he divulged is that there is a member of the cult of Orcus at this particular location, at least last time that they knew. He didn't know much else beyond that.
Hey. Sorry, please continue.
Why were you guys. Who. This person that you were interrogating was a part of. They are associated with the cult, or.
They are associated with an organization that appears to have some dealings with the cults. Unfortunately, this person was relatively new and low-hanging fruit in the hierarchy of this group, so they were not able to divulge specific details about how entangled the organizations were or what dealings they had with each other. They only specified that there was somebody of the cult of Orcus amongst the group.
Just as a reminder for me, was it said amongst the group that it was specific? It was said that it was the Cinderhand gang, right?
We
Yes.
found a pin as well on Mark's body.
Yeah. Okay.
And Kinzee said before we did everything,
Mhm.
she divulged like her connection with them too.
Okay.
So.
Or just that she had a connection.
Yeah.
But yeah, super light version.
Do you think that there is a connection between. For the cult to. The. Oh! Yeah! How was that candy?
Not ethically sourced. As you suspected.
People.
Made out of people?
Right,
How do they get
people.
people tasting so sweet?
I plan to find out.
You ate some?
Excuse me? You plan to find out?
Yes. I wish to reverse engineer the process to be able to answer your question. How does one make a person into candy?
Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay. Whew. All right. Yeah, no.
They
That's
had
good.
they had a couple different methods. They had cockatrices,
Oh, okay, good.
and then the ability to turn people into gummy candy. And I think that was it for the people. But then there was also peppermint trees that grew candy apples. I don't think people were related to that.
We
No,
don't
that was to reverse things.
Yeah.
I have a follow-up question for the chocotrices. Context clues
Yeah.
suggest that they are similar to cockatrices. Yes?
Yes.
Mhm.
Fantastic. You did get rid of them, right?
No, we didn't kill them, but I think we've left them in the safe hands of the hag that was working with them that's now been contractually bound to stop using people in their candy production. I don't think we'll be seeing any chocotrices anytime soon.
Okay, good. Because, if word got out that there were chocolate cockatrices that could turn things into chocolate, I could see, designer backyard breeders trying to make a lot of gold off of those.
Yeah, it would be really, really dangerous to introduce them into, frankly, any ecosystem, but it would be irresponsible, to say the least,
Yeah,
to
okay.
introduce them into the wider economy.
And
I
you
don't
said
think any
that...
of us would do that.
Yeah, okay. Fantastic. So they're going to be staying at the candy, and the hag has them under control.
I mean, control is a strong word, but they're contained.
Contained.
Those cockatrices are at the candy factory, yes.
Good. Okay. Cool. Fantastic news. Contractually obligated. He turns to Finn. I assume that you wrote up the contract. He's no longer going to be unethically sourcing materials.
No. He's going vegan.
Vegan with well, yeah, I guess
He's going
technically.
to figure out if he can use plants
Okay, cool.
instead of people.
Fantastic work, guys. Good job.
We also
saved a baby dragon. The name was Brioche Bane. They had been taken by the hag and ensorcelled. As part of the contract, they uncharmed the dragon and we gave them back to their rightful father, owner, I don't know. It was a sentient creature, so saying the word caretaker, there you go. Phil.
Oh. You guys are doing an excellent job. Good job. And nobody really died? I don't think...
No.
One guy died, but unrelated. One of the people from the Cinderhaven gang died, but that was the extent of any casualties involved.
The Cinderhaven gang. Is that the organization?
Yes.
Okay.
They were providing deliveries for fighting deliveries for Edith Applegarth, who we then found out knew that it was people. They were well
And
aware that the candy was made of people.
And intentionally sold her brother into eternal candy servitude. Well, 80 years of candy servitude.
This is
Under the
all
impression
kinds of messed
that
up.
candy
I
won.
thought that, the source of her candy was a little, not great. But, wow, y'all really did uncover a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Been a long 2 weeks.
Really has, yeah. Plus,
We
you guys
go.
had to fight that giant mimic house. Good job getting out of there. I did not know that was on the path.
Yeah. That was an interesting and frightening situation.
Nobody
you think of it?
died. Everybody's fine.
Mostly.
Mostly.
Well, you guys are adventurers. It'll take a little while to get over it, the shock of everything, but you're fine. Everybody's good. You all have all of your pieces and parts.
I think so.
Great. Okay. So,
And some extras.
Do a quick.
am I supposed to ask about? You gonna just slide that
Oh.
in and want me to ignore it, or?
We have implemented means to ensure that we are all who we are supposed to be at any given time.
Okay.
There was a doppelganger involved.
Yeah.
Oh. Those guys can get a little tricky when you run into them because you're like, I don't know, are you the real you? Tell me something that only you would know. And then you gotta remember if you were remembering the right things correctly, and woof.
Yeah.
Can I make a check to know, one, if I know anything about where the bartender Orion Solaris, if I know anything about the town that they're living in, and two, if I know anything about what going up against the Cult of Orcus will be like.
Sure. You can make a history check and for the bartender and a religion check for the cult.
Okay, I will cast guidance on myself. We'll do history first. Oh, why did that have two of them? It doesn't matter. That is a 6.
You have never heard of this man or town in your life.
Buck is convinced that it's fake.
Fake news.
Buck is convinced that this doesn't exist, that he's being messed with. He's livid.
Listen, man, the floor was lava this morning, apparently. This is just another ruse that is going on.
Buck has reached peak paranoia.
I just want to go into the building.
Nothing is real.
Have a coloring
Nothing
day
is real.
with the little dragon man friend, and just Jesus.
Yeah, I'm going to use my inspiration on that one. Let's hope it gets better.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a 12.
It's a cult.
I will say he has had a lot of experience with the cult of August. Like after Maria was taken or died, he part of the stuff he did was like, who are these people? Can I kill them immediately?
You know that Orcus is the master of the undead. But you don't know much about the hierarchy and inner workings of his cult.
Okay. But I can extrapolate from that if we fight them, we'll be going up against a lot of undead.
Most likely.
Okay, gang. We all need to have a meeting. We need to have a chat. Because I don't know if everyone wants to. But it seems as though we have aligning interests heading in that direction. And I'd like to have a brief chat about what we're expecting and how we could best deal with it. Does that sound okay with everyone?
Reasonable.
Is the assumption then that we are going?
Well, the presupposition to that request was to find out whether or not people wanted to go.
Understood.
But we can chat about that later. Thank you for the update, Alador. It means a lot.
Yeah, no problem, man. Keep my eyes out for you since you said you wanted to know things.
And I appreciate that deeply.
Elidor, do you have any tomes on how one might reverse the process? I know we had discussed last time I visited your library completing my initial pre-reads, which I have done so.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you could provide that would give me greater insight?
To reverse the process of
What has happened to Maria?
Well, she is kind of a unique case, you know, because usually to reverse the process, it would just be like revivify, and you can just bring a soul back alive quickly. But in her case, she's been without a vessel for so long, or at least a physical flesh body for so long, it would be rather difficult. I think.
To clarify, I'm not looking to bring her back to life. I simply want to ensure that her soul is free to move on where it needs to.
Well, that would just be extracting her from whatever she's contained in. So similar to taking down a lich, you would have to destroy the container.
The glass slit.
The glass lens, yeah.
So by shattering the glass lens, we should theoretically then release her spirit. There's no other arcane workings that we would need to do in case it's a little bit more reinforced than that?
Well, the simple answer is yes, you just need to shatter the glass lens. However, if the people who trapped her soul in there have any sort of brains in their body, that glass lens would be protected by wards or some sort of magic, probably.
Understood.
And that is designer dependent. That could be different for each version, you know? Like some people like
Yes.
electric, some people prefer paralysis, poison.
Yes. The possibilities are endless.
Truly they are, yeah.
If we do end up going, whatever needs to be done will be done. And I'm very, very happy to take the responsibility for that.
He looks at you and just gives you a solemn nod. He understands what you're saying.
Either way, is there any more business that we can help you with, Elidor?
Right now, no, I don't have any more business that is specifically for me. This is more for you guys. This update, you know, you're meeting my tasks exceptionally and exceeding expectations. I don't have enough gold stars to hand out to everybody.
I appreciate that. Well, I'll look at the rest of the group and I'll go. Unless anyone else has any more business. Okay. I think we'll head back, regroup, maybe talk. Thanks again.
All right,
I would like to have a quick word with Elidor, privately. It shouldn't take long.
You got this. And then I walk.
have a good day, y'all. The day's still young, or something like they early birds and worms.
You tried your best, old man. I appreciate it.
Listen, it's hard being this old. You guys come up with new words all the time.
Don't I know it? Assume everyone heads out?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll have
Bye.
to wrap back around to this conversation. Bye.
As we're walking away, I'm going to gently pull Kinzee to the side and say, there was one other piece of information that I learned from Girk. I figure it's only right that you know. There is the possibility that Rusk Corvin will be at this location.
Oh. Okay.
Can I do an insight check to see how this information is landing?
Yeah.
With Kinzee? And I'm going to use my portent roll of a natural 20 to do so.
Give me the character information. Do it now.
Yeah. I am fucking analyzing, and I'm like, I have to get this right because I need to know if I should say the second part or not.
She is terrified of that prospect. She didn't think she'd have to confront him so soon. She looks like she'll do it anyway.
Okay. So taking that in, Finn will say, I recognize this situation is not ideal. There is
Yeah.
one other piece of information. I was not sure if I should tell you, but I'm a firm believer that everyone should have a choice. Do you wish to know the additional information, even if it may be upsetting?
Yes. Please.
Apparently, he still talks about you. And misses watching you perform.
Gross. It's his fault I can't.
Yes. It was upsetting to hear, and I am not even you.
I don't like that this is still hanging around.
He won't be soon.
I think I gotta get strong real fast.
You also have us.
Yeah. And someone of us needs help that way. So that's why I'm willing to go. I will help my friends. I will
And-
not stand by and watch it happen again.
And we can help you. Not to presume that we are
Yeah.
friends, but you know what I
just
mean.
told you that I thought we were better friends, so I guess I don't know. I thought we were good friends.
Okay. I have not had a friend in many, many years. I don't know what that entails. It would be very helpful if
We
we
did
could
have
sit
that
down.
gap of time. But like, I feel like we got back into the rhythm real fast.
Yeah. We did have a gap.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. You
it-
weren't in town when I left, so
and that is fine. You owe me nothing.
still would have been nice to tell you.
I see. Well, you have all of the information now that I have,
Yeah.
and
Well,
whatever
now
happens,
I know I
happens.
want to disguise myself when we go there.
Yeah, that may be smart, given the
Because I didn't even think
confounding
he
variables.
remembered me, but
Apparently, he does in great detail.
gross. That makes me more uncomfortable than anything else, honestly.
Yeah, that was why I hesitated to tell you, but I would be hypocritical if I stayed silent.
Thank you for telling me.
Of course,
I feel like it's information I needed.
I am glad. Shall we?
Yeah.
And Finn will awkwardly walk back to the inn.
Right, Rel, if you
Yes.
would like, you have 5 minutes.
Okay, perfect. Eleanor, or Ari.
I mean, you can
Just
just call me
wanted-
Elidor. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to say thank you for showing up. I wouldn't have called if I wasn't concerned for the safety of others.
Well, I wasn't able to actually get rid of it. I didn't have enough time or resources to be able to get rid of it. So I just put a bunch of obvious signs around it. Of like,
That's all I wanted.
do not enter. The house is a mimic with big scary eyeballs. So
I appreciate it.
I'm thinking, my thought process is, if you ignore all of those signs leading up to surrounding the house that is taped off, and you still go inside, maybe, maybe.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, I mean, mimics gotta eat too.
Yeah. Trust me when I say I don't think we would have gone in if Kinzee hadn't been in there. So
I mean, okay, that's good to know because it was eerily obvious that all of the footprints led into the house and none were leaving
And
the
none were
house
not.
and the window
There was
panes
no-
and yeah, it was okay.
there was
okay.
no life within several football fields of the house.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
About 4 to 6 football fields of the house.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Whatever that is, I don't even know what football is, but it feels right.
Yeah. It just feels, like a good system of measurement, you know what I mean?
A fantastic one. Way better than
Yeah.
what is it that the kingdom is trying to push on us right now? Meters? Ugh.
Yeah, something like that.
Hey,
I don't
as
think
the
we're
Lord
catch
Master,
up.
you've just canonically invented football. Deal with it. We're now going to have to work that into the law. Thanks.
But yeah, I mean, you guys will be able to go back and deal with that at a later time or something. Barring the signage, and I don't know what that weird whisper in the wind was about football, but it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. It is a comfort knowing that you're always within earshot. Or at least oftentimes within
Not all
earshot.
the time. Not all the time, because I
Not all
do
the time.
like sleep, But
Yeah.
I do like to keep an eye on my students and make sure that you guys are safe.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
You have done and continue to do a great service for the world.
Well,
And I appreciate it.
he kind of like stiffens a little bit and he's like, thanks. You should probably go meet up with your rest of your group because you guys, if you are fighting undead, y'all are gonna need a little bit of help, probably.
Won't be the first time I've tackled some undead with Buck, but can never hurt for a refresher. Or for some extra, tools. So, I'll be on my way. Thank you again.
All right. Absolutely.
Have a good rest of your night.
You guys be safe. And stop in before y'all leave, because I got some things that I want to give you. So stop in before you leave, okay?
Will do. Thank you.
Cool.
Uh,
Go
his
have a
phosphorus sulfides. Sorry.
go have a nice Eames meeting.
Yep.
Cool.
Is phosphorus sulfide still in the room, or did he go back to his hut?
You guys are outside.
Oh, we're outside. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are just kind of outside because he didn't want
Give phosphorus. Yeah.
him to hear.
Give phosphorus my best. Not that it'll be the last time we're seeing him, but you're doing a good job with him.
Absolutely, he loves you guys. All right. Run along now, kid.
All right. I'll do my best to catch up to the group.
Everybody catches up, and you guys head back towards the tavern where you open the door, and you walk in to the trio in front of the fireplace with their dragon chessboard, and has this like, I win! See? Because the horse is right here on the black piece that is next to the other horse, and like because the horses are next to each other and the queens kissed, so I win.
This is what passes for dragon chess where Kelimvor is?
And that is where we're going to end today's session. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be with us, and we greatly appreciate you. We will see you again, same time, same place next week. Maybe also in the Discord. Maybe. Mayhaps. Who knows? Anywho, I hope that you all we all hope that you have an excellent rest of your night. Don't forget to go get water and have some drink, because apparently you need that. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.